What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex Yu, and you're watching the Ragin Ronin review. I got a review for you. I checked out Bloodshot. This is the comic book adaptation film that is based off of the comic of the same name from Valiant Comics, and it stars Vin Diesel and who else is a star? Eiza Gonzalez, Guy Pearce, and Toby Kebbell. And this is a film that I actually wanted to watch last year, but I didn't get a chance to. Finally, it is on Amazon Prime, and I checked it out. Now, I wasn't expecting anything amazing from this film, okay? I didn't have high expectations for this film, but I do want to support comic book movies because I didn't read Bloodshot, but I did read a lot of other non-Marvel and non-DC comic books before. And I just wanted to see what they would end up doing with this property, because not everything has to be Marvel, not everything has to be DC and all those big name superheroes. It's good to visit those, give a little bit more screen time to those lesser known comic book characters. You know what I'm saying? So I decided to check it out, and going into this film, like, I knew what to expect. I mean, they pretty much give everything away from the trailers, and I already know what the character represents, okay? You know, there's so many of these types of stories in comics, and that is the characters, basically, if you see Universal Soldier, you know what I'm talking about. They are dead, okay? These soldiers are dead, and then a company brings them back to life so they could be the ultimate soldier, okay? We've seen this many, many times. But then again, just like in RoboCop, they start remembering things, okay? So we've seen this type of thing many, many times in other films, okay? But I just want to see where they go with this one. And you know what? It's an alright film. It's actually not bad. It's actually better than I thought, okay? There's really nothing groundbreaking about this film, but what I liked about this film is that actually they try so hard to be cool. They try so hard to be stylish. And the story doesn't have a whole lot of substance to it. Really, it doesn't. Because like I said, we've seen this thing before. And, you know, it's really hard for me to see Vin Diesel in anything other than Fast and Furious and Pitch Black. Those are the only two roles in which I really like him in. Anything else is like, you know what? I still see Dominic Toretto. You know what I'm saying? I can't see him out of that mold. So, you know, I don't find that there's anything with real substance in here. But what I did like about it is that the action just gets progressively more and more cool. And some people might think like, oh, whatever, it's just like fighting and shooting and like a lot of CG work. You're not wrong about that. But at least I like how it just gets more and more over the top, and the finale has this really prolonged action sequence, which I actually started really warming up to. Like, I started feeling like this is actually not too bad if you go into this film with the right mindset, and that is, I didn't have high expectations. In fact, I had low expectations of this film, but at least they gave us a pretty decent finale. And this movie does have some twists and turns in it, as far as twists and turns go, because I kind of knew where I was going, but I still like that there's some pretty decent revelations in this film, which led you to be a little bit more engaged in the story, okay? So I like that part about it, but in no way is this film groundbreaking. Like, I think they wanted to try to make a franchise out of this, but yeah, I just don't see that happening. Even if this was a success, even if this ended up being a good film, I don't think there's much more you can do with this, considering that they didn't really give us that much in this film. Like, how much bigger can it actually go? So it's just full of some really cool and stylish action sequences, which I actually ended up enjoying. So there you have it. I'm gonna be generous on this film. I'm gonna give it, I'm struggling between 5.5 out of 10 and a 6. I will give it a 5.5 out of 10, okay? It's not a great film. It's not even really a good film, but I did go into this film with really, really, really low expectation, and it actually exceeded that. But I did expect a bad film. It was just only slightly better than that, okay? So I'll give it a 5.5 out of 10. I really don't feel the need to revisit this film ever again in my life, but I do remember some pretty solid, stylish action sequences, okay? Anyways, that's my review of Bloodshot. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And my name is Alex Yu. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace.